everybody. Welcome to another episode of Hillbilly Hobby. So I got this here lawnmower running and it's probably really loud. Let me turn it down a little bit for you. Alright, so the reason I'm out here today is I wanted to talk to y'all. About belt replacement, drive belt, deck belt, whatever you want to call it. Man, let me tell you something. I like this Craftsman. It's a good one. 2022 Craftsman T2400, 46-inch deck. So belt popped off. Actually, they had a gash in it. I guess it was getting worn anyway. It was the original belt. So the other day came off like 2 weeks ago, basically two weeks ago on a weekend, right? So today's Saturday, 5th of July. Happy day. 4th was great. So at any rate, so long story longer, easy day, look up the belt online or whatever, hey, they got it available at Lowe's with this part number. Now I'm doing this for buyer beware, or at least for your information to any of y'all out there run into this situation. I'm going to tell you right now, this specific to Craftsman that I know of, so I can only speak to Craftsman. I can't speak to John Deere, Troy Built, Cub, any of those other ones. But for this particular model, it was something weird. I can't explain what happened because I haven't really dove into it to determine what actually happened. So easy enough, 46-inch deck. Look it up online. It says Lowe's got it. Whatever their brand is, Sunbelt, I believe it is. They're made in India, but the part, that I guess third-party part number, generic or whatever, it was the coinciding part number for the Craftsman exact part number. So it's like, okay, cool, we'll go and get that sucker, put it on. Absolutely not even close, right? I want to say it had way too much slack in it, if I'm not mistaken. And so as soon as you engaged the belt, it tried to pop off anyway because it had way too much slack. Even though it did get a little tighter, it wasn't enough to keep it on the drive pulley. So, all right, long story longer, take that sucker back and okay, well, let's get, you're going to be surprised. There's multiple 46-inch deck lengths of, it just depends on how your schematic is for the pulley, the design, how the belt wraps around the pulleys, right? So it determines the length. So try another one. I don't know the model number off the top of my head, but same brand essentially. Went back to Lowe's, swapped them out. I think one was the first one we got. I apologize. The first one we got was too tight. It was 101 inches and some change. So supposedly, looking up all the specs to the Craftsman, the belt size is supposed to be 105 inches and 3/4. So 105.075 was supposed to be the exact length. So Lowe's had another one, again, same brand, but it was 105. It was 105.075, and I needed a 0.75. So got that one. Tried to put that sucker on. Nope, absolutely not. Getting mad, as you can imagine. So just said the hell with it. Ordered it from a parts warehouse that sold Craftsman exact, Craftsman brand, proprietary brand stuff. So we got the belt according to the part number. Let me tell you, not only was this too short or too small, I literally had to take the deck, undo the deck to get the belt. That was my first indicator that this can't be right, because I actually had to take the entire deck off so I can move it enough forward to hook the belt to the drive pulley. So I'm like, nah, I'm not even going to try to start this thing. So pulled it off. No lie, y'all, and I'm not endorsed by anybody, and I'm not endorsing anybody. I'm just telling you, if you run into this situation, the best thing to do is Tractor Supply Company, TSC, Life Out There, whatever the slogan. They have belts by size. Their brand Husky or whatever it is, which is not Husky to be misconstrued with Home Depot Husky. Tractor Supply Husky is Huskee. That's their like proprietary brand, or their off-brand that they sell solely at Tractor Supply. They have them. They have belts by size, by length, not specific to any make or model. They're just by length. So I took the old original belt, and that's another lesson for you. Until you have gotten the exact replacement belt for your mower, don't throw away your old one. Even if it snapped, you can still kind of like hold it together if you need to go measure it. Tractor Supply has a measuring tool to measure the belt. So I took the old one in there, measured it, got the size, and then found the one. Now mind you, it had stretched a little bit because it was the original belt, so you got to take into consideration maybe like a quarter to a half inch stretching just over time. And again, it was stretched loose enough to like pop off, you know, the pulley. So obviously it is stretched enough. So I went almost an inch, got the belt. So the actual belt size that I ended up getting, and it's half inch thickness is the belt. So you got like half inch, 5/8, whatever for your thickness of your belt. This particular one for Craftsman is a half inch width belt, and the actual size is 107 inches for the Husky brand. And I've been on it, already mowed a test pattern and everything, so it is actually working. So anyway, that's my lessons learned for you. I just thought I would do this as a educational, you know, video for the trials and tribulations that I've gone with this. It's been down almost 2 weeks, and obviously, you know, with rain and everything else, you know, and I got 5 acres to mow with this thing, so I need to get to getting, but that's what I went through. So in case any of y'all run into that same problem, hopefully this helps y'all out. And again, remember, if you like, you know, the content, you like this episode, please like it, share it, and or, you know, feel free to subscribe. I do all kinds of cool content, you know, just kind of fun stuff, some educational, some just goofing off. So anyway, y'all, appreciate you watching. Thank you. Bye.